sports coverage of the National Football League. It's to Indianapolis where they fire the crowd Anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. And Olsen with Badgley will be the first one going. Off downtown. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's it. Alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
Talk about it, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team. But just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition, everything else then tends to slow down. Smart, throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. He's fighting to get back.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both for loss.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, Ford. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it.
And the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. Back deep for the Colts, Anthony Gould. His kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35 yards of the field here for the fair, led by the former round pickout quarterback Daniel Jones.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield. But it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Play action now. It's Jones. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. Gets this one complete to Pittman. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49 line.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his authority as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to run it with hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
We stopped that pickup on the stop. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Sims, in for a loss of 5 on the 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. It's Jones. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I could promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Titans offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Wolf. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. On the return is Gould. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Automatic 1st down.
That's it. Good call.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Play action. Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Ward. That one caught by Ioman. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Ward. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
On the handoff, Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion, Okonkwo. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw is Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Titans
23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. The blitz gets there, and he runs the football. It looked like the Titans were able to get back on this one. Indeed, they did so. Tennessee keeps the ball.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
He was looking for Van Jefferson there. 3rd down coming up.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Pollard trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a 3rd attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive more. Touchdown, Titans.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you back in this league. Always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Titans 7, Colts nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Anthony Gould now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Jones. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. It's Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On play action, it's Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And 3rd down coming up.
I really like this call, Mike. These are rundowns. 2nd and short. All right, what do most teams do? Just extend the drive, pick up a 1st down. This is prime opportunity for play pass, play action, trying to take a shot. Now, it falls incomplete, but you still have 3rd and potentially 4th down, and you only need a couple yards.
And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at coverage like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 now from the 36. As we are ready to get back underway. first and 10. Here's Jones. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Jones keeping this one. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
On the stop.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
That's just
16-yard
playing
line.
quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Jones. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Colts. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Taylor. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's Pierce in motion. Here's Jones to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in this, they don't create great separation, Mike. It's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Badgley's extra point is good. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, it's Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Allen now on 2nd down. Complete Ridley on the reception. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Here's the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. Shotgun now for Jones. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
That's
A gain there of 20. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Roger McCreary up from his corner spot makes the play. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 6. With the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage A play going absolutely nowhere.
Defenses always have to make a decision, Mike. How do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read.
Good kick on the field. Back to us, the kick sled. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he'll be taken down right at the 29. Putting off what they can do. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for him.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. This fielded inside the 35. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run here with Pollard. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. In motion, Okonkwo. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
Just shy of midfield. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Play action. Here's Allen. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Colts offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Caught out wide on the RPO. Big and go. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Play action now. It's Jones. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. Force the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's caught DJ Giddens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 11. Gun, it's Jones. Back over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. And the Colts will use the first timeouts, 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Jones. That one complete to Pierce. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They've got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing, Jones. Nowhere to Jones
Brings
getting
up
in for
third
the
down
sack,
and goal.
and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
You got this! You got this!
Teamwork makes the dream work!
In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal try.
A 29-yard
Officially,
attempt.
a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Ashton Doolin now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Colts offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Jones. This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Jones to throw on second down, out in front, and it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Now, Jones. They'll look to set up a screen here. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
So after being unable to pick up the first down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs. Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
They've got it inside the 15.
That's another.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area, you have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Jones. Off he goes.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the 3rd quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on 4th down. I'm being aggressive.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will extend their lead.
Titans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5, down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Gain of 37 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. In motion, Okonkwo. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down. for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Throwing again, it's Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. Mekhi Blackman there from his corner spot. He came in on the rush, and he records the sack.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans are back within a score. They trail now by 6. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to take over once more. Start on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Grant. And the Titans will have great field position right around midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Holland. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The second-year man from UCLA, Leatu Latu, in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
These pass pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Colts offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A design run here with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. To throw, it's Jones. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
The Colts about to kick this one away, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Play action, Allen. Oh, the blitz gets Chad Muma. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. This one brought in by Iomanner. Brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. That's caught. this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 56 yards.
You guys are garbage.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time, and it'll bring up second down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
And a nice lurches forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Receiver in motion, going right. On third and a couple, here's Allen. That is caught. What a throw. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans have taken the lead by a point here in the third.
Colts 16.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and a yard.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. To throw is Jones. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup.
Here's a toss, right side, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Shotgun now for Jones. Whoa, a loose football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Titans' offense and receiver Calvin Ridley set to take over for this drive. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Going for it all. That is hard. And he will score. Alec Biomatter. Touchdown Titans. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans are going to up the lead to 8.
Colts 16.
Following throwing the touchdown. Here's Slide to kick it away. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. On play action, it's Jones. Pass is caught. It's Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's Taylor. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He's going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
At the 41-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's Pierce in motion. On 2nd down, here's Jones. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Colts first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for another Colts. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands.
And he'll take it on in. Mo Alley Cox. Touchdown, Indy. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for two now.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for two, unable to tie this football game up. So the lead is down to just two now in the fourth quarter as they get off. Jimmy DK now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Titans' offense and receiver Calvin Ridley set to take over for this drive. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Running here, it's Pollard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
16 yards. And the Titans first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Out of the gun, Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Iomanner. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Tennessee.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver, and in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
On the give, it's Pollard. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Ward. Pushed out to his left.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Titans.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Second and 5.
Play action, it's Ward. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game, but fortunately a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here's Ward. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Joey Slide back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Colts offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Jones now on first down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they come up for 2nd and 2. Jones keeping this one. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Indianapolis.
First down.
This is an area of Daniel Jones' game, Mike, that I think people often overlook. He is sneaky fast, and when he gets out into open space, very rarely can anybody catch him.
They'll drop to throw. A short pass taken in by Warren. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw is Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Come on, I'm gonna switch feet.
Be better.
Come on.
big play in the game right here. It's third down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
That is brought in. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Second and 10. Jones to the air again. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's Pierce in motion. Jones going to try and throw on third down. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender.
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's DK. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing is Ward. That one underneath to Pollard. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw is Ward. Whoa! And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open right side is Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the Colts. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.